Welcome to the Detroit experience.
Yes, thank you, Chloe, for that rousing introduction. It's
Accessing
so
the
nice to
story
have someone
chart.
else doing that crap for me. Now, let's see. Where did I leave off? Yeah, right here. Okay, so on the run. I don't... Yeah, we're not going out into the highway. We're going to have Connor checking out the apartment this time, because he never did that before. Explore the motel. What, should we go for black this time? Or, no, blonde. And yeah, read the magazine, look at the painting, look outside. So if I can figure out what that last thing is before I check the TV. And then they check the room, and then they sneak away, and that'll be the end. Wait, have they... Huh. I don't remember staying in the motel more than once. Have I done this? Oh, they go to the street and then... Okay. That's what I'm remembering. Okay, that's why it has that path there. Reach the train safely because I was coming from the parking lot. Oh no, that's the parking lot. This is the motel room. This is the motel room. And then they got away. And then that other path, okay, it crosses the thing. Whatever. I get it now. And then that, nothing new. This. I think the only thing I have left to do here is fail the apartment completely and fail to catch him. I think this time I really gotta try to let him get away. And then that, which is a bit more nothing that I'm probably gonna skip, except for the new dialogue stuff. And maybe we'll go to Zlotko's. If I can ever figure out that goddamn place. Like, what have I not done? There's the bathroom and the magazine. I gotta make sure not to let anyone read any magazines before I get here, and then maybe the magazine in Zlotko's will have the AX400 on the run, and then that will be a reminder. And then I'm pretty sure the only other thing is spotting the corpse in the squat in the bathtub, and then seeing the android in the bathtub, which might trigger my memory. So again, getting my memory erased. Still not sure what the hell that is. Looks like a failure state of some kind. Maybe if I don't get my memory erased and then I take the door into the workshop and get caught by Zlotko. That's all I can figure. And then trying to sneak through the goddamn house. And not kill the android in the bathtub this time. And those are a couple different failure states there. Okay. Let's see how we do. Feels nice waking up in a nice warm motel instead of a freezing cold car, isn't it? I'm cold. Seriously, do androids even sleep, or do they go into a recharge mode, or what? Because they just lay there for 8 hours with their eyes closed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
I picked that before, didn't I? Did you just shut the overflow drain? Why would you do that? Wow, the scissors were, I say clipping through her hair, but not in the correct way. I still don't understand why you need to cut holographic hair. Gotta gouge out your temple.
You're pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
Your bath's ready.
No, I... Oh, shit.
The victim's name was Todd Williams, an unemployed man from Corktown. According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX-400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress. Reporting live for Channel 16 News, I'm Josh Douglas.
You had no choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him.
Aren't you supposed to be taking a bath?
What are we gonna do? We have
Damn
nowhere
it.
to go.
I thought it was like make the bed or
And
something.
the police are looking for us now.
I think that missed that whole thing now.
Do you have any family? Anyone who could help us?
No. It was just Dad.
Emphasis on was.
We can't stay here. We don't have any money. That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try.
Damn it. Changing the channel progress the story, and I missed the thing again. Whatever the hell it was.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
That is a load of shit.
finish getting ready. I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
God, I want to turn the camera, but I can't. Look at any of the other paintings on the wall. I don't want to read your fucking magazine. Please tell me you don't leave the gun behind in the motel room like an idiot. I can't even look out the window now. Guessing the time it takes you to have that conversation with Alice,
Lieutenant
the cops
Anderson,
show up.
Detroit Police. Looking for a female android.
Well, I buggered it up.
On the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't think androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably. Room 28.
Thank you.
Is that Josh's voice?
Ben, yeah, still at the motel. Sent some uniforms and cordon off Deerhead. I'm heading to his room now. You wait in the car.
Just teleport to the other side of Hank.
I think it's best if I go with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
Pretty sure he says that no matter what. Definitely not noticing the door over there. Maybe we want to check behind the shower curtain.
It's gone.
We do have to sneak through the street.
I've got a young woman here with you.
That guy still sleeping in there? Nope. Like, hey, that bitch stole my clothes!
Control 13, still attending the scene. No sign yet of the suspect. Over.
think that was a bit dirty there, giving me 2 options and then forcing me to choose between one that makes you hesitate in panic. It's like, which way would I go? Is this going to be right? Is this going to be wrong? Oh God, which is the right one? And they're both right. And just the simple fact that you have to make a choice can fuck you up and make you hesitate to the point of getting screwed.
Are you okay?
Because every other time we only had 1 option. It's like, okay, now I've got 2. What the fuck do I do now? I really wish they'd come up with a different outfit for Alice. Oh! I actually got the thing I missed? Well, what the hell was it? Look at the clock. That was it. Looking at the clock. So I did get it. Great. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm thinking with the flowcharts for their last chapter, I'm thinking that the other 2 things are you either sleep with Alice or you give her space. And for some reason those aren't showing up. And I don't understand why. That's the only thing I can think of that happens after your promise. Because no matter what well, except for the car, that doesn't make any sense because you have to stay with Alice in the car. You can't be distant with Alice, like sleep in the front seat or anything. They don't give you an option there. So that's the only thing I could think of it being, and maybe the game is glitched, but I kind of really doubt that at this point. Squat android keeps quiet. Not really sure. Squat android disappears. Hank commands Connor to leave. Okay, so I did everything with the motel. Aside from figuring out the shit in the last chapter, so yeah. Alright. Done with the motel.
Several sources report that
Jesus, that's
provided
loud.
Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
I like the black and red android uniforms. They look like Star Trek uniforms. Before Star Trek went to shit. I loved watching Fringe, but goddamn, Abrams, why the fuck did you have to do that to Star Trek? And now this whole chapter. Okay, I gotta make sure he doesn't read any magazines here.
Not surprised.
That looks like the fortune teller one. Because I'm pretty sure I read the AX400 on the run as Marcus, and then it wasn't available when I was Kara at Zlatko's place. And I need that magazine to... Wait a minute. Would that only be available if he chased me across the highway? Fuck. You're standing right there waiting for me, aren't you, you son of a bitch? There, fuck you. Asshole. Trying to pick my pocket. God damn, dude, you need to wash your hands. You need to do a better job of shading the textures on your fingers. Oh, tough shit, dude. You're just gonna have to wait for me. God, I remember how much I wandered around this area the first time through. Jesus.
I'm not looking for much.
Just enough for a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee will get you through the rest of the day. Obstrude! Yeah, no one around to notice you crawling under a fence. And even if anyone did notice you crawling under the fence, do you really think anyone would care? You know, other than maybe a cop? You know, everyone's too damn busy dealing with shit in their own lives. Like, look at the left side of his thumb there. Okay, now it looks shaded. That's much better. Although, still kind of rough. I mean, God. Take some time to look at his actual hands here and how rough they are up close. I mean, I'm looking at the left edge of his thumb there, and it's just, yuck. It's like they want you to look at the picture, not the hand. And I like that some of these hashtags are a little more obscured than others. Some are blatantly obvious and some are barely noticeable. Same old, same old. God, you'd have to have the right type of shoes to be able to do shit like that. Yeah, this just reminds me of having to pre-construct the fight in the elevator at Cyberlife with Connor. I mean, that was kind of dumb. I mean, I kick the guy in the stomach, and he takes the hit. But if I tried hitting him in the head, he pulls his gun and shoots me. And then there was so much of the fight that happened after what I pre-constructed that wasn't in the pre-construction that didn't really make any sense for me to be pre-constructing anything. It should have just been, you know, do I attack this guy or do I attack that guy first? How is grass growing on the roof of a building? I mean, there's not enough dirt for any kind of vegetation to be growing in. This is concrete. I mean, I can understand grass growing up through a sidewalk that's on the ground, but we're on the roof of a building. Is this a thing that happens that I just don't remember seeing before? I think you've got your grass pattern misaligned with the lines in the concrete, too. I don't recall, like, moss is one thing if there's, like, moisture, but even then, doesn't there normally have to be soil around for the plants to grow in? Because that's where the plants get their nutrients from, is the soil and the sun. And moisture. Those the same shoes Connor had? Definitely brings new meaning to the phrase, step into the light. Okay, no magazines for Marcus. Hey, North. It's so much scarier the 6th time, isn't it? Grab the rails, you damn fool. Oh my god, you know what that just reminded me of? I remember on Facebook seeing these little pictures of people walking along this glass bridge where but anyway, the glass is actually a screen, and when people walk on it, it starts looking like it's cracking. I don't know if there's any like stereo or sound effects to go along with it, but it looks like the glass under their feet is cracking, and I've seen like a couple of the videos where people like are walking across this bridge and they just freak the fuck out when they see that shit.
Welcome to Jericho.
It sounds like some real fun to with the family there. Take them across this bridge and watch the kids shit their pants when they think the bridge is gonna fall out from under them. But yeah, nothing new here. Oh yeah, it's the chicken feed. See? Automated vehicles know not to run over people.
Plastic with you?
Hey, Hank. How you doing, man?
Wait a sec.
Hey, listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 in the 3rd. Lickety split. That Philly's one hell of a chaser. You want a flutter?
Last shit hot tip you gave me sent me back a week's wages, baby.
Come on, this is different. It's 100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
Pedro. License expired 7 years ago. How the fuck is this guy able to stay in business when he has an outdated sanitation rating? Why do I need to scan him? That is so fucking pointless. Huh. I like that. I never noticed that before. The further away you are from something you can scan, the wider the reticle gets, and as you're closing in on something you can scan, it gets smaller. That's cool. Wonder how many people notice that.
All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
Yeah, Hank's got enough regrets.
What is your problem? Won't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program. As if CyberLife thought everything, huh?
Yes, the salad burger you got there.
Here you go.
Ah, thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Half a dozen different
Only that
vegetables in
thing
that
here.
thing.
Not a chance. Follows me everywhere. See?
I don't want to alarm you, Lieutenant, but I think your friends are engaged in illegal activities.
Well, everybody does what they have to get by. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't bother them.
Do you eat here often?
Most days. Gary makes the best burger in Detroit.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
Cyberlife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my
What the hell is that dialogue I could have unlocked?
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind.
I still don't know what spilling his drink was supposed to unlock.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
Yeah, and
I guess you've done all your homework, right?
At the Stratford Tower, if he gets shot protecting Emma, he gets spooked by the heights. But if he jumps off the roof, he doesn't get spooked.
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features. I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Hey, Connor. You ran out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to Cyberlife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Yeah, and that's talking about the urban farms.
What the fuck is this? Jesus, this place stinks. Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
I gotta try and get to that license one time before he even says that. See if I can get him to say we didn't come for nothing, and then looks like we came for nothing.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
This is one tiny fucking apartment. I'm debating whether I should just dick around until Hank says it's time to leave, or if I should deliberately fuck up the QTE chase. Find the diary so I have something to report to Amanda.
Found something?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
So if I open that before Hank does, that mean he won't have quite so many... Jesus Christ, there are a lot of these little fuckers all over the place. And then they just fly up into the roof.
Ah, Jesus, I hate these things!
Yeah, there wasn't even any pigeons flying out of the closets, for Christ's sake. Did they just come back when I turn the camera away?
I thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some. Electronic books you can't smell paper. See the pages turning yellow. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons. Birdseed. I can't believe it. This nutjob was actually feeding these fuckers. Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something.
Huh. Well, that little trick they did with the scanning reticle doesn't seem to be happening here. It doesn't get bigger or closer depending on where the scannable parts are. Of course, that's after I scan both the things. Yeah, I don't want to read the magazine just in case the AX400 is on the run. Can I just leave? I don't see why we can't inspect the damn bathroom. And he didn't even poke his head in there. You know, these octagonal mazes remind me of the OCP logo from the old RoboCop movies. Do I even want to know what that is? Giant glob of bird shit? Alright, I guess I'll just dick around until Hank decides it's time to leave. What do you think, Hank? We done here? And check out the bathroom, finally. And your arm is clipping through the door. Hey, I can finally go into the bathroom now that he's opened the door for me. Why do they have the toilet in its own tiny little ass frickin' room? You can read the magazine, Hank? Every time he stands still, his model shifts slightly.
There's nothing else to see here. Let's get out of this shithole before I die of an asthma attack.
We're missing something.
Well, next time, think faster, Sherlock. Come on, I've had enough of this dump. Move, fuckers.
There isn't even any pigeons on the floor there. There we go. I found the diary. So the only thing left to do is to go to the chase scene and deliberately let him get away.
Who are you? Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
I don't understand. I thought Jericho was a place where androids lived in freedom.
We do live in freedom. It may not be what you hoped for, but here we have no master. We don't belong to anybody.
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore.
Okay.
How many are you?
There are 19 of us still in working order. The rest were damaged escaping their masters.
Many tried to reach Jericho. Few succeed. Humans have little pity for our kind. I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Maybe I was never really free. Maybe I was only what my master wanted me to be. And now, I need to decide who I really am.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
I kind of want to try for that mixed message thing again, but
with us as long as you want.
I for what I want to happen here, I think I should probably just go for setting
Go
shit
and
on
see
fire.
Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Just get this over with as quickly as possible.
Are you Lucy?
Sit down. Show me. I'll stop the bleeding. Drink this. Give me your hand. You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you. Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will prevail? Your choices will shape our destiny.
I guess, considering what I want to do later, I should get in good with Jericho now, because I might take the chance of fucking that up. And I need Marcus to survive and stay in charge all the way to the end. So maybe I shouldn't be skipping shit. And I think one of the things I have to unlock later requires me to have a bad relationship with North. Or maybe I just need Simon to be there for a change.
They threw him out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
They'll all shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. There's never enough.
So, how do they survive?
They won't. We're slowly dying out.
humans are afraid of dying too. Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
Not in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey. They despise us. They'll never accept what we are.
Well, these guys need spare parts and blue blood. Why hasn't anybody gone to get that?
It's not that simple. Can't just go shopping at a CyberLife store. Anyway, nobody wants to risk leaving Jericho.
What was your function before coming here?
What do you care? If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouses in the Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Okay. I'm in.
Yep, nothing new there. It's kind of curious, though. The only way you can find Jericho is if someone gives you the clue to start looking for Jericho at Ferndale. And if you know where Jericho is, and the androids, the deviants who make it to Jericho are too afraid to leave, then how the hell would that information get out to anyone else to come to Jericho. It's kind of a bit of a contradiction there that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I think that's enough for now, or at least I hope it is, considering how much of this same repetitive shit that I wind up editing out of these videos. But anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.